Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Happy New Year. I trust that everyone's New Year is off to a great start. I hope that you all had a fun yet safe New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. Me personally, I had such a great time that I'm now participating in Dry January. Just doing a little quick 30-day detox, clean out the system. I figure it was a good way to start off the new year. Make a couple little changes. I'm not about to be up here talking some new year, new me. No, I don't believe in that. I just simply believe in finding new ways to elevate yourself and make yourself grow. So if you need to do that at the beginning of the new year, a new month, a new week, do it whenever you feel the need to do it, as long as you are doing it. What that was one of my goals to start off the year was to cut out a little bit of alcohol. So check one. I also wanted to start reading more. I've been doing that, so I'm super proud of myself. Kind of trying to take up a new trade, so I'm kind of trying to do more research about that. In a few months, I'll be able to give you guys a little bit more information about that, what I'm doing. But for right now, I can't keep y'all all up in my business too much. Can't tell y'all everything. Plus, I'm big on you don't speak on things until they're complete. I'd rather things be a testimony than a me explaining why it didn't work out later. I'd rather it be a testimony than explaining why it didn't work out later. If somebody feels the need to take that and use it and run with it, make sure you quote me. But overall, just trying to start this new year off right. I'm ready to see what 2025 has in store. I definitely want to travel. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do. And I'm on a 3-trip minimum at the minimum. I try to go on 3 trips a year. I've been consistent the past few years, so I already got one in the works for 2025, and I think shortly after I'm going to start working towards another one. And I'll make sure I'll be posting when I do my travels this year on here, as well as my other social media platforms. But I think I want to make this more of my focus. They're taking away TikTok. I was being delusional, thinking that they weren't. Because I'm just, being me, a conspiracy theorist, or just always paying attention to the way that this world works. Wherever the money is at, they usually don't mess with it. So I feel like this has got something to do with money because TikTok is generating a lot of revenue. And I don't see how it's hurting the economy. If you guys do know how it's possibly hurting the economy, let me know. But I didn't think it was gonna go because of the simple fact that wherever there's money, they're gonna make it work, and TikTok equals money. So what do I know? A lot, but yeah. So I'm gonna be on here. I'm gonna be on Instagram. I don't really post stuff like that on Facebook. It's really just a matter of like sharing posts and maybe a little couple pictures here and there. But yeah, Facebook is not really for that. And then we got Twitter, aka X. I'm still calling it Twitter. I don't care. But even so, with that, it's not even that type of platform. Like, TikTok spoiled us. So, like I said, it's really gonna be real YouTube and Instagram for me. So follow me on YouTube and Instagram. If you're not already, subscribe to my YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. Um, Before I get into one of the shows that I want to talk about, I want to start off saying, let's send up a prayer. If you can, send donations to those that are going through the wildfires out in LA right now, or just on the West Coast, period. It could be any of us that are suffering from a natural disaster. So definitely do your due diligence. And even if you can't do something monetarily, it don't hurt. It doesn't hurt to just pray. It does not hurt to just pray and ask God to relieve this situation as soon as possible. That's all. Me personally, I've had a lot of different conversations about these wildfires. I know people are being the conspiracy theorists that they want to be. I fancy myself as one sometimes as well. However, I do genuinely think that it was just dry over there, and the wind was crazy last week. Like, I'm on the East Coast and we felt it. That wind was vicious. So if they were getting that on the West Coast and it's dry, it that's what you get, wildfires. So I don't think this is something that we have to jump out the window and go, oh, straight to like, oh, it's the government and it's got something to do around the politics. No, all that's going to shake out the way it's got to shake out in the next coming weeks. But We'll talk about that next week after the inauguration. Yes, I'll be up here to bump my gums after the inauguration because we got to get into that. We got to get into that. That man is about to be president again. But anyways, on to Traders. That's one of the shows that I'm watching right now. I caught it last year when the second season aired because it had a lot of people from shows that I watched. It had Phaedra from Real Housewives of Atlanta. It had CT and Johnny Bananas from The Challenge. So that's what made me tune in. And now I'm hooked. Like, it's literally just a show about freaking lying and gaslighting people. Isn't that terrible? Like, that's literally the plot of the show, was to lie and gaslight until you get to the end. But me personally, I think Danielle and Bob are horrible traders right now. They are so obvious. They are so obvious. And I don't know if it's because I'm on the outside looking in, but you can see it. Like, you guys are mad obvious right now. Chill the freak out. Sorry, y'all, my hair. These bangs is bothering me. But I like them. I like it. Carolyn, she almost jumped out her freaking skin when Alan tapped her on the shoulder. I was like, girl, you are going to be a horrible trader. But I feel like she's honestly doing the best because she's really only being herself. She's really being herself, and that's why nobody suspects her. So good job, Carolyn. Personally, I'm enjoying the heck out of Robin Dixon. And I'm not even a Green Eye Bandit fan. Like, I didn't like her on Real Housewives of Potomac like that. Like, I appreciated her presence on the show when she was there and what she added to the ensemble cast, but was she like one of my favorites? No. But on Traders, Miss Ma'am rode that freaking round table like that was her table. She was on that conversation, had everybody talking. Oh, y'all ain't got nothing to say. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. Robin was working them and she was cooking. I loved it. I love how she held that whole situation down. So I'm rooting for Robin. We're rooting for you. My surprise MVP is Mr. Misguided, Dylan Efron, Zac Efron's brother. Where he came from? Where the freak he done came from? Because I didn't even expect to even pay him any mind, let alone like him by the end of the third episode. So like he's giving me like Pilot Pete vibes from season 2. So I'm really, really enjoying him. Personally, I think Bob the drag queen is sending home the housewives for one reason. He doesn't want them taking his camera time, y'all. And I'm just being all the way honest. Like, if you really think about it, what purpose did it serve them to send Dorinda and Ion home first? Like, I understand that Phaedra did so well last season that she has everyone scared of housewives, but Ion, no. Bob the drag queen does not want anyone stealing his camera time or the attention off of him. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it. Sandoval. Why does he look like that, you guys? Like, why does he look like that? Like, he's walking around and it's like, bro, I know like there was like this big scandal about him from I guess he was on, what is it, Vanderpump Rules. I don't watch it. But like whatever they said he did that. I don't even know, and I know it's probably a little old by now, but he definitely did it. He looks super shisty and shady. Like, he's perfect for this show. They should have made him a traitor, but then again, he'd have been gave it away if they're sweating. That was gross. I'm so glad they brought Wes on. So glad. Because I was very upset, you guys. Like, they didn't have anybody from the challenge on there, so they had to bring in Wes. I think that's why they had him come in later. Because it was like, nah, y'all can't have 2 challenge people win last season and now y'all don't have no challengers on there. Whack. But overall, I'm definitely enjoying the season so far. It's off to a great start. Very good start. My biggest thing that I do love about Traders, though, is the fact that, like, as I don't watch a lot of these other shows like Survivor and Big Brother, so I don't know a lot of people's threat level and what their gameplay is going to be like or how they strategize. But you know what I mean? I'm here to watch. I'm here for a good time. I'm here for the fun, the laughter, and Alan. Alan with the looks. And let me just talk about his range real quick. Alan, the way he is on Traders, and then you think about the fact that he was Nightcrawler in the second X-Men movie, and that opening scene is one of the best Marvel opening scenes in any movie. And I'm not just talking about X-Men, whether it's Fox Marvel movies or Disney Marvel movies, whatever. That opening scene on the second X-Men where Alan was the Nightcrawler, chef's kiss. But overall, traders off to a great start. Personally, I'm just excited for 2025, you guys. I really, really am. So before I go, I definitely want to leave you guys with some tips on how you can just make sure you're being your best self. And the first one is drink more water. I assure you guys, a majority of us out here do not consume enough water. So start there. That one small change is going to do wonders for your life. Drink more water. Two, set a goal. I don't care how big, how small. It could be, oh, I don't want to eat a certain food anymore. I don't want to drink anymore. I don't want to keep wearing the same colors anymore. Because I know a lot of you out there leaning to black. It was me at one point. I had to start experimenting with colors more. But anything to just get you out of your comfort zone. Getting out of your comfort zone is going to help you to grow. And that is one of the hardest lessons that I had to learn. Because, like, I'm a Cancer, and you know what I mean? I'm very not I don't want to say set in my ways because I'm a cardinal sign and we're constantly going, constantly trying to do, but I do get set in my comforts. And I had to work on that and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's the only way that I'm gonna grow. So I just wanted to share that with you guys as well. Um, Remember to stay present. That's something else that I'm trying to work on too, is being present in the moment. I know that we live in a society where we have our phones glued to our hips all the time and everything like that, but try to be more present. When you're hanging out with your family and friends, try not to sit up there on your phone the entire time. We don't get to see our family and friends that often. Think about it. How often do you really get to see certain people unless you live with them? Take that opportunity and that time that you have to spend with them and enjoy it. Lean into it. Today is a full moon and it's in Cancer. So, one thing that you can do this full moon, write down what you are feeling emotionally and that you want to let go of. Write it down on a piece of paper and burn it. Now, I'm not trying to encourage you guys to do no witchcraft here. This is not what I'm saying. It's really just like a matter of like manifesting. Because if the physical act of burning something means that it's gone, that's it. uh, I'm not trying to have y'all out here doing nothing. I'm not an astrologer. I'm not into Reiki or anything like that. I'm just an astrology girly who likes getting my horoscope, and that's simply it. So, as I know with the full moon, it's a time to release. The full moon is in Cancer. Cancer is a sign that is emotionally intelligent, very and in tune with their emotions. So I encourage you to tap into your emotions right now. And whatever it is you want to let go of on this full moon, do so. Do so. Overall, I'm happy about this new year, you guys. And I'm going to be, like I said before, working on my YouTube channel a little bit more. I'm going to be on YouTube and I'm going to be on Instagram. So, again, subscribe to the YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.